Alright, today we're paying a revisit to this 42-inch S.M.C model U-42, labeled and sold under Kmart, manufactured sometime back around 1990. 3-speed electrically reversible, finished in antique brass, paired with oak blades, semi-arch tip, typical S.M.C there, and the blades are reversible to walnut on top. Blade pitch is around 11-12 degrees. Filmed this fan around 9-10 years ago. Picked this fan up from a local habitat store. Forget how much I paid for it, but I'm a huge sucker for these S.M.C U-42s of this era. So every time I see one, I'll pick it up. They're a huge childhood fan of mine. My neighborhood used to be crawling with them back in the day. However, they've all since disappeared now, unfortunately. The only two that are left that I know of are in a deli of a local grocery store. There's 2 in polished brass in there. There used to be 4, but the other 2 have been replaced. So there's 2 left, polished brass with stencil blades, and they are a little bit newer with these stamped steel blade irons. So in my original video, I had the walnut side showing, and I didn't have a light on it, so I figured I'd throw a light on this one here and flip the blades to the oak side. Now, like I said, this fan here was labeled and sold through Kmart. Come up top here, we have the typical S.M.C tag there on the motor brace. Then if you flip onto the other side, look up in here and you can probably see, if you can read it, it says Kmart there on the top, if you can see it there. And that's a telltale sign that this is a Kmart labeled fan. It didn't have any kind of model name or really any kind of brand like Atlantic Air or Global Winds. They were just Kmart brand. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump in. Turn the light on first off. Looks pretty good in this combination. And we'll start it up on low. Had this fan installed for the longest time in my fan storage area. But as things grew, I eventually had to remove it. So per usual for S.M.Cs, these are not dead silent. Has an audible motor hum there. And it does have bearing noise, which is typical. These bearings on these motors aren't the best. Low speed here, we're cruising around 85 RPM. The motors that are inside these fans are a weird size. They're like a 131 by 16, I want to say. Go up to medium. On medium, we're hovering around 150 RPM. Throwing out a subtle breeze. And high. Yeah, the bearings are definitely starting to dry out. Can hear them whir a little bit. But high speed here, we're cruising around 210 RPM. Performs decent, even though these, like I always say, these 90s, late 80s S.M.Cs aren't the best quality fans. However, they do perform very well. And there's the light back on, of course. Get you a detailed shot of the S.M.C fob there before I forget. Pretty sure that fob came with this fan when I got it. I might have added it, who knows. And that's all I got for this one. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video on the revisit to this 42-inch antique brass S.M.C U-42, labeled and sold through Kmart back around 1990. Stay cool. Take care. Peace.